Aloha, aloha, travelers. Welcome back. right back here. All right, fair dinkum. Right back to another episode of the White. I'll tell you right now, the White Lotus. Welcome back to another episode in the Chronicles of. Truly, how many tropical shirts does MovieMan have? Like, ayo, tropical button-ups. We back in it, huh? We back in it. Gotta hit him with that. Hello, and welcome back to Season 2 of The White Lotus. Let me get this out of the way first. I want to beat any pre-watch allegations. Yes, it looks like on my feed here that I've already watched the show in its entirety. I promise you I have not. The only thing I can think of is that my mother and we share an HBO account. So I think at one point she may have logged in as me and watched through these episodes. So I promise I have not seen any of Season 2. These are all short seasons, about an hour a piece per episode. This one is one episode longer than the last season. It's fun to watch. I'm just watching people argue in the comments. I'm eating my popcorn and all that. I always welcome dissenting opinion. That way we can prompt a dialogue around the show, discuss it, talk about it, really analyze these characters. The show is not as deep as the shows I normally discuss on my channel, but I mean, it's still, it's still up there. I'm not gonna lie. There'll be a lot of pausing. There'll be a lot of discussion, character analysis, theory crafting. For one, to get past YouTube's, but also because that's what I like to do on my channels. I love media. I always say cinema saved my life in more ways than one, both literally and metaphorically. And so we're not here just to watch the show, but to enjoy it and really try to absorb the writing, the messages, the performances, etc., etc. So what is there to say? I miss Armand. So in spirit, I'm bringing him back. But Armand will always be in my heart. R.I.P. I'm excited to get into Season 2. From what I understand, it's a lot of people's favorite. I think we're looking at a change of location, which I thought the White Lotus we're gonna keep returning to the same tropical getaway paradise, but it seems not to be the case. I believe some characters, it appears, are gonna be coming back around this time. About to hop into it. As always, I want to say thank you for being here. If you wish to support me and the channel even further, and you want not only early access to all these. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's already on Patreon is what I meant to say. Patreon is early access, but also if you want the reactions to be full, uncut, uncensored, uninterrupted, HD video accompaniment, all the bells and whistles. Again, another giveaway. I'll do a giveaway per season. If you want to possibly win a copy of White Lotus Season 2, there'll be a post on my Instagram, as always, that'll be indicative. It'll point to the giveaway. Like that post. Make sure you're following the channel, always trying to boost the numbers, get the numbers up. And in doing so, I'll be sure to randomly pull a winner from the ones that like the post and are following the Instagram page at MovieMan101 Bro, and I'll get you a copy of the show. Again, a lot of you guys have been hyping up Season 2 in particular, so I'm curious to see how it stacks up. I liked the first season. I don't think I loved it, but I really liked the first season. I liked it a lot overall, and there were some moments that I really liked. I think that's like the most fair rating I can kind of offer. So without further ado, going in blind. All right, we're gonna watch the intro first time, of course. Your ladyship, F. Murray Abraham. Ooh, a little bit of harp, operatic. Oh. Oh, running back, we in the club, yo! I like how the soundtrack is clearly an evolution of its former self, right? Like, it's got elements from the Season 1, but at the same time, it's almost more grandiose now. So instead of the pure, instead of that combined with the tropical, like, luau vibes, now it's almost kind of this, there's a bit of an orchestral bit in there, like a little bit, this, like, the operetics at the beginning, this sense of, like, a greater scale, and then the actual just beat drops, so there's still the party vibes and still the artistic, aloof nature of it. You guys weren't lying, like, these soundtracks be bumping. I forget, I think I have subtitles off. I think it's best to have them off because I get names way too easily on this show. Deeper shows, subtitles are a must. Now, are we going to do the same thing we did last season, which I kind of hope we don't, which is the whole, I bet you're wondering how I got here to this position. Like, you open with Shane at the airport at the end of the vacation, and then you cut back to, like, 1 week later. Also, if it's being 7 days, are we still going to spend 1 whole week? Also, glass, that better be plastic. Glass, look, glass isn't allowed around most pools that I've seen. It's very dangerous if it breaks. Like literally, at buildings that I've worked at in the past, if you drop a glass, I know this is a weird tangent, but if you're in hospitality, you might get it. Every summer I have to patrol for people in glass, and if anybody so much as drops something out there and it breaks, we have to drain and check the entire pool and then refill it back up. And no matter how many signs you put up, no matter how many warnings you give, these people don't give a shit. Some people do. To their credit, some people do. But the amount of people that want to ruin it for the rest of them, I'm like, dude, how hard is it? Just don't, all right? Anyway, I figure glass on a beach, yeah, there's sand, but I feel like it's even more dangerous.
Did you guys just get here?
Yeah, well, we just flew in this morning.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Jelly.
We leave in a few hours.
Did you have a good time?
Oh, we're doing the same thing, yeah?
The hotel's perfect and the staff is excellent.
Nice.
And the wine, I mean...
There's going to be plenty of
so
wine.
romantic. I'm gonna get in the water one last time. You guys are gonna have such an amazing trip.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
You too.
Safe travels.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers, genitals. They're gonna be like a corpse in the water. Are we gonna start every season with like merde? One last dip. See, I feel a sense of unease right now.
What is that?
Oh, a body? Oh no. Oh, yep, there we go. Called it.
Oh my.
See, that's called that's in writing terms. That's kind of like building it up by having it. For one, you have the juxtaposition from season 1 where it's like we knew it started and we knew there was a death, and now we have season 2 start, and she's like, "You're gonna love it. It was perfect. It was great." In polar opposite to Shane's, like, "Can you just leave me alone? It was not a great week for me." And so the build up of like, "You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great." So of course there was gonna be the other shoe dropping. Oh, man. Right after she said, "It's perfect." Freshly drowned, though? Oh, damn. White Lotus squad cars.
Valentina,
Ma che è sta?
Valentina?
un ospite annegato.
Noi non siamo responsabili di quello che succede nello Ionio.
Il salvatore dice che hanno trovato anche altri cadaveri.
Other bodies? Other guests? Multiple guests this time? Jesus, what is there, a cult over here?
Sono stati uccisi.
Was there like an actual diving accident this time?
Non lo so, un po'.
A few. I don't know. They said arrivederci to this mortal coil. Now, what'd she say about the hotel specifically? She said we're not connected. The ocean is not hotel Oh, okay, that's fair. We can't be liable for what happens in the Ionian Sea. The ocean's not hotel property, but multiple guests have drowned. I mean, that's their fault, isn't it? But other bodies have been found. So, multiple bodies found not in the sea. Is that what we're saying? Is that there are just multiple casualties that some of them were on the property? Yeah, season 2, we're up in the stakes.
You must stay behind.
Oh boy. 1 week earlier. I'm getting out of here. Oh god. Alright, so it begins. As always, the boat ride with the new guests. 1 week earlier. The White Lotus, Sicily. Okay, I see. So we are in Sicily this season, and that's the whole thing, is it? Is that the White Lotus is a franchise. They have multiple, international locations. But of course, is a fictitious resort chain. This would be terrible PR. Aubrey! My darling. A very talented actor. I saw him. I always forget what his name is. He reminds me of one of the Franco brothers, but I recently saw him in The Monkey, which if you have not seen The Monkey, very, very good, very fun, very funny movie. Absurdist, gory horror comedy. It's great. Was she the one that found the body on the beach? Hey, is that who I think it is? My oh my. Oh? Extended family. I was low-key worried that she was only going to be in season 1, but I'm so glad I'm so glad we get more of arguably one of the best parts of the show. Oh my god. Armand may not be here anymore, but I'm here. Don't worry. Che cosa?
Massimo, no, ragazzi.
We have Mia.
Ma quale barca? Ah, vai, vieni con me.
New tourists.
Salutiamo e salutiamo tutti con la stessa mano.
Oh, here we go.
Ma quel vassoio così piccolo? 10 persone un vassoio così piccolo.
Oh no. We need more champagne.
Sì, perché mi fai fare figure impossibili.
Oh, here we go.
Ma lo sai almeno che aspetto ha? No?
That's the fun part, is that if it's a bunch of American tourists, you can at least like you can shit talk them in a different language and then be like, what did she say? Oh, she said it's a lovely day out here, lovely to meet you, and then just like, oh yeah, just the communication barrier there kind of helps.
Ma non è mica quello vecchio, vero? Non penso.
And I gotta remember, I've seen that actor before somewhere, but I always forget what I see him in. But I know his face.
Qualche volta gli do una pillolina. Ma che schifo, Lucy.
Oh, they're women of the night. Is that it? Hey, you do what you gotta do.
I mean, I'm impressed that you're even here.
Whoa.
Why are you impressed?
It's a long trip from Los Angeles, and you're quite old, no?
Damn, right out with it. I mean, look, I appreciate her for being so forward about it. I'm impressed. It's a long trip. Aren't you a bit old for a long trip like this? Okay, Valentina is our new Armand. Hopefully she'll not meet the same fate. And I mean, we'll see if she has the same vices.
Quei due, non?
Literally licking a lollipop over here.
Carini.
Yeah, I'd be tempted. I'd be tempted. The sirens call.
Forse è la prima volta.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Lose Cameron's bag in Rome.
Cameron?
Those people.
No, thanks. No.
Oh.
I haven't eaten in 6 hours. I'm eating more.
Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Oh no. Trouble in paradise. Just hold it.
Welcome to the White House.
Oh, she is drinking. Okay, so she's not staying off the wagon.
So you don't like Prosecco?
No, it's fine.
Hey, there's our girl. Oh my god. Sicily's simply amazing. Where's your new husband?
Just pull out all the stops. You really do.
And you are in our Blossom Circle.
Blossom Circle? Oh.
You know that your husband is already here?
Oh, there we go.
He hasn't been responding to my texts.
Uh-oh.
La chiamavano bocca di
I was gonna say she seems upset, Aubrey Plaza's character, but I also know that's like, she has that resting face, which is perfectly fine.
trattava d'un missionario.
Licking a lollipop, get out of here. Beautiful, honestly. Would love to visit. Gorgeous. Man, that's the thing. If you're a talented actor, one of the perks of life is that, especially if you get cast in stuff that has international writing or features like this, or like locations, like to shoot on location. I mean, whenever you're not shooting, low-key, you're being paid in some cases to travel the world and just, you know, enjoy the area and the sights and the culture and to be able to globe trot while also creating art with fellow artists. Like, oh my god, it's the dream.
L'amor profano.
When the moon hits the sky like a big...
This view.
Oh, hotel was originally a convent.
Moore came here a long time ago and seduced a local girl. But then she found out that he had a wife and children back home.
Zoinks.
So because he lied to her, she cut his head off.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
If you come into my house, don't
If I open this door, you can connect the two rooms. Should I show you?
No, that's okay. I doubt we'll use that.
Little antisocial, huh? That's fair. It's interesting because she has these kind of, she's very forward and she has these boundaries that she kind of sets here and there, if you want to call them that, and then immediately almost feels guilty about setting said boundary and then kind of like rolls it back a little bit. It's just, it's interesting. Or maybe she doesn't realize, it's just states what is within her comfort or what she thinks would be just a fact of the matter, and then realizes that socially it might not be acceptable and then feels guilty about it.
Guys, we did it. Come on, we're finally here. We've been talking about this forever. This is awesome.
Oh, okay, so they know each other.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
Let me show you your room.
Hopefully he's not our new Shane now. One of the most interesting things to come out of White Lotus season 1 is the fact that there are, I mean, I shouldn't say I'm surprised. So there's not to say, what's the best way to put it? There are people that hated Shane, and then there are Shane defenders, and then there's like a side, like there's rarely anybody who's in the middle there. Like I don't want to get into it right now, but I'm saying that it was very interesting to see the defense come out for Shane's decisions and his character. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, they came to the States as children.
Isabella?
We are Sicilian, just like you.
Although I'm not from Sicily, I'm from Milan.
Got him.
You have beautiful hazel eyes.
Oh, here we go.
Wonderful smile.
Oh no, we're a ladies' man over here.
You must be very popular.
Must be very popular.
My grandmother's from. It's a little town, Testa dell'Acqua.
Yeah, that sounds very special.
Uh-huh. All right, old man.
You could be our translator. We need you.
Oh no. Dad, what'd you eat earlier? Brussels sprouts are filling the room right now.
I'd like to know, where is this button, Isabella?
Oh my god. Bro, chill.
You're very lovely.
Thank you.
They are lucky to have you work.
Oh man.
You were harassing her.
Oh, I was not.
Oh my god.
And farting.
Come on, Dad.
Prosecco.
Okay, Albie and
It's
I
the
gotta go
Prosecco. You said Ari? Okay, so I'm getting some names dropped here and there. We got Mia. We got Tanya, of course. We have a Cameron. We have Ari. It helped at the beginning of season 1 to literally have each couple greeted by name, and now I gotta like piece it together. I know, again, if I had subtitles it'd be different, but I like to learn it diegetically.
Why did we do this?
It's nice, Dad. It's a nice thing to do.
It's a whole family affair.
Got a migraine. I'm gonna go lay down.
What, a big family vacation?
And then what time did you want to meet up for?
Well, at least these families seem a little bit nicer so far than the last one, but we've also barely met them. Last ones, rather. Is that a white Lotus, I say? Oh my. The trunk's rumbling through, thundering through. I like her outfit, though. Oh, hey, how's it going there, hubby? My love. Wonderful to see you here. Glad they're happy together.
You know, I texted you a bunch of times, and you never texted me back.
No, I know. I'm sorry. We just had a flare-up at work. It was...
Shall I show you your room?
What's interesting is that he has a habit of doing that, even when I mean, like, I don't think it shows a lack of care on his part, but that's a habit he had, a bad habit he had, arguably, in the last season, was that he always came through and supported her and clearly loves her enough to, you know, marry her. I hope it's not just for money or something like that. But even in last season, he's just, I mean, maybe just give him a break. He's an older guy that's just not on his phone a whole lot, right? But he's just, yeah, he's still not good at texting.
What is she doing here?
What?
He's not okay with it.
You bring your assistant to a vacation with your husband.
Her assistant. How old's her assistant?
I don't know why you're so bothered.
Because I said no.
Whoa.
Because it's supposed to be romantic.
It can still be romantic. Wouldn't that help? If you're as busy as you are, wouldn't it make... I mean, unless she's just at your beck and call, wouldn't it make more sense to... I mean, if you're going to be on vacation, but you're a busy woman, to have your assistant handling the business and you enjoy the vacation, this argument's going to come up again. I saw one of the Shane defenders I saw last season. What was it they said? They said that it was a social faux pas. In layman's terms, it was just kind of not cool that Rachel got the job offer on the vacation for writing and wanted to take that offer on the honeymoon. And again, I think it's very circumstantial based on who you are and, well, the circumstances, right? But I mean, she's still here on the vacation. The assistant's here with her. Even if she's helping her directly, how's it different from the hotel staff? I mean, yeah, they're married, right? So I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be a solo vacation, but it's not like she's a baby you have to change the diapers for. Like, she'll take care of herself, right? I don't know. I think it's chill, but again, it's very circumstantial. I'm sure other people would disagree.
It's her own room.
Tanya, get rid of her.
Get rid of her.
Get rid of her. Get rid of her.
What?
All right?
Put her on a plane.
Put her on a plane. This poor girl.
You're gonna have to get lost.
You're gonna have to get lost. If you go ahead and leave.
I want you to stay close, because I might need you.
Oh my God.
Lay low and not come out of your room.
Lay low. Hey, if she's paying enough, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'm in Sicily, sweetheart. Like you where do I gotta go?
Are you taking that side of the bed? I always sleep on that side.
Same.
Is it a big deal?
Yeah, I want to sleep on my side of the bed.
Bro sold his company. Okay.
Also, they're so touchy-feely. right? Like, do you notice that?
The couple?
Like, who does that?
Happily married couples?
Couples that have been married for
Not always.
You're so quick to judge people.
Yeah, people that brag about taking helicopters to the Hamptons and being friends with Jeff Bezos. I mean,
Ugh.
We weren't friends, we were roommates. And then, you know how it is, you kind of become friends and...
Roommates became friends. This guy had a very successful company, ended up selling it.
at some point, he is going to approach you with some kind of money-making scheme. That's my prediction. So we'll see.
She's already theory crafting.
Please try to make an effort, or else this is going to be a very awkward week.
When do I ever make things awkward?
Just being herself. I have a friend like that who she's just very upfront and forward about things, and some people would think that she's a bit like bold and brash, like even kind of I mean, people would even go as far as to say she's kind of a bitch, but I don't think so. She just comes off kind of blunt, and it's just because she speaks her opinion. She voices her opinion and doesn't mind wearing her emotions on her sleeve. She's like a great person, and she'll you know, like she'll help whenever she can, and she'll give solid advice, and she has a good heart. She just, the way she comes across to people, she doesn't hold back. She doesn't reserve herself. She doesn't feel like she has to like perform for society. Kind of like Aubrey Plaza's character, honestly. I have no qualms with that. She's just telling it like it is. She has her opinions and she has her preferences. Simple as that. Just has her own room. I'd be stressed if I was her. All the staff flirting with each other. Rocco, Marco.
Scusa un attimo. Rocco, vuoi una tazza di tè?
Oh boy, Rocco.
Stavo dicendo, trovo inaccettabile che l'ospite della 200
Oh, ladies.
ha trovato uno straccio bagnato nell'armadio. Scusa un attimo.
Oh, trying to sneak in. Oh, is that right?
Dobbiamo incontrare un ospite.
Il nome dell'ospite?
È americano.
Sì, siamo pieni di americani qui, il nome.
Uh-oh. Well, you see, we got rules around
Sono
here.
Tom Cruise.
Vi conosco, so perché siete qui, non nel mio albergo.
E sei gelosa?
We'll see about that.
Ce l'hai scritto in faccia.
Io almeno
Damn.
non faccio sesso a pagamento.
Got him.
Mai papà mi fare sesso con tia. Stronza, l'aria è repressa.
She has a lot on her plate. You gotta be like tight, firm manager of a high-end luxury resort like this.
I'm in the middle of something, Dom, okay?
Don? Okay.
Just really wish you were here.
Right. Okay. Whatever, Dom.
Or Dom.
Fuck off.
Problems at home.
Listen, Kara's not answering my calls.
Well, she doesn't want to talk to you.
Oh. Wife and kid.
You are getting involved, or why else would she be mad at me?
Ex-wife?
Do you really think you should be telling her all this?
Why not? I don't keep fucking secrets from my family. You should try it sometime.
All right, well, that tells me there was an affair. So I would say X question mark, on the rocks at least, seems like Dom had an affair. What's interesting is I had mixed, when the boat scene happened, well, one of the two boat scenes, when the Moss Box, when the Moss Box had their tiff between the husband and the wife in the last season, I had one take on it, and then people were saying that wasn't it Mark? He was kind of unloading on his son in a way that he shouldn't have been because he had his own insecurities, which I can come around to that. I can see the points there. I think it's healthy to kind of have communication with your son and talk about life and your mistakes, but people were saying that there was an affair that was had and they agreed not to talk about it with the kids. I don't know. I think it's that I'm in that boat of honesty is the best policy, right? And it sounds like their relation. I mean, because like if you're a kid and your parents are having, you know, gripes and such, or arguments or whatnot, I mean, maybe you wait till they're older, I guess, but I feel like it'd be wrong to keep the truth about why mom and dad, who have been together for a decade and had you, are now calling it Splitsville. I mean, you could just say they fell out of love, but is that your place as a parent to then, you know, is it your responsibility to tell your child, hey, your dad had an affair, or I made a mistake, I had an affair, I still love you, but here's the truth of it? I mean, there was some hard truths I had to be told about with, like, you know, regarding how my parents, you know, felt about each other. Because for those that don't know, I'm sure I've said it on the channel before, but I'm quite literally a bastard. I was born, my parents were never together when they had me, and then I happened, and then they're like, okay, well, it's not gonna work out, and so I still see, you know, both my parents, but they were never together to begin with. So it's like, I don't know. Eventually, when I became a higher age than, you know, kid or teenager, you know, I got truths from my mom and my dad about their respective perspectives, but I don't know. I'm always curious to hear people's takes on that, because it also kind of comes down to your opinions on parenting.
Well, Albie's here. He's not upset.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Abby?
He just doesn't
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. And I still love you.
Shut the up, Dom. Shut up with the sorries already, okay?
Jeez.
Okay.
I've wasted enough of my life. I don't want you calling me anymore. Seriously, you go yourself, you piece of shit.
Well, if it wasn't a affair, that's justifiable anger, rage, and sadness, I'd say. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty succinct. Oof. All right. Well, all right. What else there to say, huh? Trouble in paradise. He's trying to act like nothing ever happened when he literally, it seems like he cheated on his wife of 10 years. At least once. That's my assumption anyway.
Like I've just been stuck at home just doom scrolling on my phone the last 3 years, and I finally get out of there, and she just told me that I have to stay in my room the whole time.
Oh,
they're both psycho. It's
poor thing.
It's a joke. Mess. If I had $500 million, I would not be miserable. I would be enjoying my life. It's
ooh.
and I'm so tired.
I like how we're getting that perspective of it, because that is the question, right? It's the whole conversation. That's what makes the show, like these shows, so interesting. Like Succession. What's so intriguing about Succession is that you think money will solve all your problems, but they literally are a million and billionaires in that show, and there's still things that if it's not money, it's something else. It's emotional turmoil, it's family struggles and strife, it's other challenges in your life, in your world, and money certainly didn't buy any of their happiness. So, I mean, I would like to think that a majority of my issues could be solved with money, but then again, I feel like even if you have a surplus of it, influx of it, yeah, there's always still something that people manage to find issue with. So it's like,
Go get some dick.
what?
I know.
Great friend, great friend.
I wanted to.
That's what I wanted. Dick.
Get thrown around by some hot Italian
Damn.
pasta. The menu's
Oh, hello.
Love you.
Hates the job. I mean, yeah, she's pretty crazy. Like, but in that, like, I mean, she has her share. We've discussed it in season 1. Oh, Tanya. She has her share of privilege, and clearly she, like, growing up the way that she did, not wanting for much anything, spoiled in a certain way, not realizing people's situation. I think she means well. Perhaps she has a good heart, and I like her as a character, but she definitely is not without her flaws. I thought he was one of the staff for a second.
I know someone that knows you, Kevin Corpinos. He actually says hi.
Law school.
Want me to say hi?
Yeah, sure. Tell him I said hi and congrats on not getting disbarred.
Oh.
You know, we take on clients that are suing their employers for discrimination, sexual harassment, wrongful termination stuff. What is that face?
No, nothing. Just, I've been dealing with a bunch of bogus. Get thrown out in summary judgment. You still have to go through all the depots and the internal investigations.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, yeah. So.
Money, I mean.
We're all at odds here. Great, yeah. Very relatable. This is your friend, huh? Best friend, yeah.
I bet your clients are really happy to have you in their corner.
Yeah, God, wouldn't want to mess with you.
She's like the star of her firm.
All this Prosecco everywhere. Is that a challenge? Sounds like a challenge to me. Crank up the social awkwardness now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just am dealing with some work stuff.
I don't know about the sunglasses, though.
It's nothing. It's dumb. Thank you for asking. I think I saw you and your cute grandfather on the boat on the way in.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I recognized him. Okay. No, literally, it's like he's one of the guests. But this is Abby, right? Abby? So...
I'm Portia.
Albie.
Hey.
Hey.
Albie? Albie. Oh my god. How many times do I have to hear different Albie? Albie.
Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Oh my god. I have an excuse. Unworthy in Dubai, unworthy in Italy, unworthy in San Francisco. You have no idea. It's like I rent free in my head. Like core change whenever somebody brings up San Fran. I'm like San Francisco. All right, sorry. Albie's from L.A. Portia is from San Francisco. Perfect. Love it.
Oh yeah, what school?
I went to Stanford.
Don't be so ashamed.
What?
Oh,
I'm not. It's just...
I went to Chico State, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's all good. Come on.
What do you do now?
Keep up the flirting.
For work?
Yeah.
I work for this company that does urban planning consulting. I'm just an intern at this point.
There's your grandfather. He's truly such an adorable man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sweetheart.
A lot.
Oh no.
And I brought him here because we're Sicilian, or we have Sicilian heritage. Our last name's Grasso, and
The DeGrazos. Here's your exposition.
grandmother was born.
That's so nice.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Something about old people falling.
I tripped. Hello.
Oh my god, dude, chill. Dude, chill.
I'm so sorry you fell.
Just came to see the view.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god.
Who's the girl?
Oh. Oh my god. Dude, one track mind over here. Silver Fox. Oh my. Even more. More wine, more Prosecco. Having a great old vacation. Here with my love, Greg. Have a couple Italian hot dogs. Oh, oh my, ma'am. Oh, ma'am. Ooh. What? Oh, don't tell me he's all like emotionally shut up now. Come on, it's your wife. This is your this is what you were preaching about a minute ago. Weren't you like a sex-crazed fiend when you first met? Oh, a little bit of a foot action, huh? A little side boob foot action.
Don't you want me to wash up first? It's hot out. I got swamp crotch.
Oh. I love swamp crotch.
You have trouble sleeping?
Why? Why can't you sleep?
Like work stuff?
Life.
Yeah, but also just,
Life.
I don't know, just everything that's going on.
What you gotta worry about with life? Look at you. Things are going so well.
What do you mean? What's going on?
Alright, well, so far she seems down to earth. Ish. She's just like, yeah, there's a lot going on in the world, a lot to process. I gotta take some sleeping pills just to sleep. I got a lot going on. And it's like, you know, with everything going on. What's going on in the world? What could possibly be the matter? Here we are having a great old time. The world looks pretty great from where I am right here.
The end of the world.
Oh, no, Harper.
Harper? Oh, her name's
The
Harper?
world's not ending. It's not that bad. Honestly, Cam and I don't even watch the news anymore.
Wow. You don't follow the news?
No.
What?
Like,
Stand informed.
so over the whole news cycle.
Oh
you know?
my god, here we go.
So give me a break.
They're just trying to freak everybody out.
Bunch of panicins. Yeah.
Scuba diving. He'll just unplug her oxygen while she's underwater.
Oh my god, you're one of those people, yeah. Oh my god. To stay at home, I have my soap operas. Yeah, I do that. I have my shows, my programs. Watch some more Too Hot to Handle. Watch all that Dateline. Watch all the forensic files and such. Get in. I bet she's into the true crime podcasts.
But they are.
Honey, the people on Dateline aren't exactly attractive either.
You both have trash taste in TV. Let's
What
put
do you
it
watch,
that way.
Ethan?
What do we
Game of
watch? Like
Thrones.
documentaries? Ted Lasso, sometimes.
And we love Ted Lasso.
like it?
Everybody loves Ted Lasso.
I don't watch Ted Lasso.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised, but are you watching Severance? Yeah, I don't get it, but it's really interesting, and it kind of seems scary. I don't understand what's happening in that show though. None of it makes any sense. It's just a bunch of weird stuff happening. But I mean, they said something funny a couple times in the first season, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't put it down from there. I just really couldn't. Like, oh my god.
All entertaining each other while the world burns, right?
It keeps coming back around to that.
Well, just zombies, you know, like.
Love the yin and the yang here.
I love a binge.
You're harshing my mellow. Oh my god. I don't.
Okay, well,
Oh
I'm
my.
gonna swim in.
Is it coincidental that like he's wearing the orange polo and they're also drinking orange, I assume, Prosecco?
Hey, you know, you can just borrow one of my suits.
Oh yeah, I'd love a swim in. That'd
Yeah?
be great.
Love a swim. Can shop it up in the hot tub.
Oh yeah.
Could grab it for him.
Oh yeah, I'll come up with you, Ashley, because I gotta change into it anyway.
That look though, Cameron, a ladies' man, his wife gave him that look for a moment. It was just like, of course you're gonna go up with her solo real quick for that suit. Interesting. Man, it just, yeah, I like how two sides of it, right? I like watching that kind of conversation play out between just, you know, rich and their position on the world at large. Just, oh, I don't even worry. We don't even concern ourselves with it or anything. Not like we benefit from it or that we are where we are now, but nothing can be done anyway. So might as well just enjoy our shitty reality TV shows. And we donate money and we vote. I think we voted. Maybe we voted. Anyway, we're here. What does it matter? Okay. So we got Cameron. We got Harper. Oh. Well. With these statues all over the place and all these, we've seen a lot of men eyeing women so far, just this first episode, that me thinks there's going to be some affairs this season for sure. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I must have been disassociating. I was seeing all these faces of men.
Well, you really know how to pump a guy up.
Must have been the boning that I took before the flight.
Tanya! You ate all the macaroons, didn't you?
Oh, no.
What macaroons?
How do you expect to lose weight if you inhale 5 macaroons?
Uh-oh.
And not even remember?
Would you call that there were only 3, now it came back to her. Would you call that body shaming or trying to hold her accountable? I don't know. That would imply that that she's trying to lose weight and making an effort for it. And he's giving her shit for, you know, actions that would have an opposite effect. I don't know, would that still be body shaming? But this tells me there's trouble in paradise. Interesting. All lovey-dovey. I mean, he wasn't a perfect guy, but they seem to go for each other. They really do have those heads all over the resort, though, don't they? But they were like falling for each other. But now Greg seems to be a bit rougher around the edges now. Like, seems I was a rougher thing back then. All right, Cameron, mind your gaze now.
Listen, I know we don't know each other that well, but I really appreciate you being here. Ethan never really brought around a lot of girls, so I'm so happy that he found someone. I think it's great.
Thanks for inviting us.
He's gonna change right there in the open room, I'm sure. One of the sins, right? Don't covet thy neighbor's. Oh. Oh, don't let your eye wander now. Oh my. Oh, dude's packing heat. Now, is he aware of what he's doing, or is he gotta be aware, right?
Can't find the sunscreen.
You know what? They probably have a bunch of that by the pool.
I'm gonna keep looking.
Hey, Nona fell by the pool. What? He's fine, but I think he hit his head. He could have a concussion.
We'll put him in your room.
Oh, great.
I got work stuff. LA will still be up. I'm gonna be up and around.
You're working on a vacation, yeah? All right, well, I can't judge him if I didn't judge Rachel.
Anything else?
No.
What do you say, dinner at 8?
Although, if the whole point of this was they've all been working and busy, and they're all successful, and they're coming out here for a family thing, then I would be more like, I'd be more inclined to say, okay, well, you came out here for family and to spend time with each other, and you've already been, you know, infidelitous, it seems. Perhaps we focus on family. I think with Rachel and Shane, I wasn't as strict because she was an aspiring writer and probably struggling. And yeah, she was like with Shane and now has her cash cow, like, for lack of a better term, she's like set for life, cash cow, has him to be a provider and could settle for a trophy wife and all that. But she's not like well established and she wanted to still be her own person. So then the idea of grinding even while on vacation made more sense than this circumstance. I don't know. Am I being picky and choosy? Am I cherry picking? I don't know. Hard to say. I thought I saw like a smirk play across Harper's face in that last scene. I mean, her eye kept wandering for sure, and she didn't say anything. She just kind of quietly kept on stealing glances. Speaking of infidelitas, ladies trying to get in. We gotta find our way in. Hey, all they gotta do is come across the path of that old man. They're set for life. Lucci.
Su internet ho un profilo.
Mia and Lucci?
È lì che ho realizzato che potevo fare un sacco di soldi ogni volta che voglio.
100%. You get that bag. Dude, as a fellow deviant, men will pay for...
Lo facciamo pagare il doppio. No, Lucino, posso. Sono ancora innamorata di...
What? I thought you were a sex worker.
Taghila di fare la romantica.
Aren't you with her right now? Doing the...
tutto quello che puoi ora che
Working
sei
those
giovane.
streets.
Ci stai?
Molto bene.
Vabbè, entro con te, ma niente cosa a tre però, eh.
We'll see about that.
Mio.
The night
Mio,
she
sei
is young.
arrabbiato?
Huh? Are you going through the back door now? Oh boy. Ominous music. But again, a varied score for sure. Do love the music in this show.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Hunt.
Ah, Michaela.
Welcome.
This is my wife, Tanya.
Nice to meet you.
Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh, poor thing just wanted to have dinner. Oh.
It was a good day.
Just stay in the room.
I had to eat.
Do they have room service? Oh my god. Hide under the table. Oh my god. Gotta hide the help, huh? But I get it. You need that dough, that job security.
We're from Los Angeles. Because we are Sicilian. You Sicilian?
Yes, from Catania.
Ah, you married?
Dad,
her name's also Lucia.
Why don't you let her put our order in so I can get a drink?
My son is a big muckety-muck in Hollywood.
A big muckety-muck.
He's very impatient.
Dad, you gotta knock it off.
Oh, what's the problem?
Oh my god.
What are you doing? I mean, what's...
Is he not married?
Point? Do you actually think you have a chance with any of these women?
There is a... It's fun.
I'm just saying, you're 80 years old.
Oh, I'm still a man. And I get older and older, but the women I desire remain young. You can relate to that.
Oh my... Oh. Well, it reminds me of that McConaughey bit. That's what I like about them high school girls. I keep getting older. They stay the same age. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. In retrospect, aged terribly, by the way. It's terrible, but it's iconic and it's a funny line. But it's also just all you can do is laugh. But damn, called it his own son for infidelity at the dinner table. It's pretty great. Got him. Yeah. You made your bed.
Do you still, jerk off?
Doctors say you need to release once a day. Otherwise, you get backed up.
Wait a second.
Gotta keep de-stressed.
Doctors say you need to jerk off.
That's right.
Which doctors say that?
Yeah, huh?
You need to drain the sack.
They say that.
Mm-hmm. Common knowledge.
Actually not stored in the sack, if I recall correctly.
The body would naturally stop getting horny once you're past the age of procreation, you know? Like at 50, you would just stop.
50?
Not how it works.
50's not that old.
It just seems undignified.
I'm still virile, by the way. I could still impregnate a woman.
Oh.
No girl should have to be exposed to an old guy's junk.
Whoa, okay. Take it easy, buddy. Jesus. You think you're a spring chicken? Hell, ma'am? Ma'am? Oh my god, when I fall for the siren's call. Oh, look at that. Cameron immediately, of course.
Really?
He knew. I like how he clocked him too. Immediately knew.
Looks like a couple of locals.
Yeah, oh, daddy-o. You got some extra cheddar in that back pocket?
The whitefish?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be too fishy.
I mean, whitefish is pretty light. It's not very fishy.
Why don't you split the salad, but why don't we each get dinner? What's the problem with the...
Or we can have the whitefish. Let's do it. I just don't like it when it's too fishy.
Sure.
Sure, yeah, preferences. She keeps... Every time she falls under the potential scrutiny of Cameron and... What was her name? Well, she was the woman at the beginning. Didn't she give her name at the beginning? Am I crazy? Did I not write down her name? I thought she introduced herself. Wait, Hannah, am I crazy? Wait. So what are we, like 44 minutes in? Didn't she say, hello, my name is, at the very start?
Me too.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Wine, people?
She keeps rolling it back, though. There's some tension in
What do
the
we
air,
watch?
I
I
think.
like white.
White wine?
Me too. I prefer white.
Okay, interesting how it went down the chain that way. So first you have the stark contrast of the couple who have two different opinions and want two different things, and then one might eventually settle for the other one's preference or placate the other one, perhaps even in an attempt to placate the whole group. And then you have Cameron and his wife, who we haven't gotten the name for yet, and then they just were immediately like, oh yeah, this is what we want, we're cool with that, right? And then they just went down the line. And then of course Cameron's little friend there, Ethan, right? And then Cameron's friend immediately capitulates, was like, oh yeah, whatever he wants, I want. And then it seemed like Aubrey clocked that as well, I'm sorry, Harper. Harper clocked that as well. Their paradigm is so interesting. Oh, poor thing. Oh my god. Hope he doesn't turn around, huh? Girl, just get out of there. Take your food to go. It's not worth her death stare.
Concentrating?
That is fine. It's not gonna happen again. It was a little fall. Nothing.
You should sleep with Albie anyway.
How was your caprese?
Caprese. Isn't it Caprice?
I was told that the cheeseburger was made by a blind nun in a...
Is it Caprese? Is that right? On one hand, I think the argument can be made both ways. On one hand, it is indicative of Tanya's character, and it's a shame that she's treating someone who works for her in that way, where she's like trying to kind of push her down, push her out of the way at the behest of Greg. But at the same time, I mean, as if you're hired on to be someone's personal assistant, and they're taking you across the country and then giving, I mean, kind of direction and command, right? Like if I'm being paid to be your assistant and you want me to hang back in the room, I mean, unfortunate, sure. Maybe I'll find ways to sneak out to other parts of the resort, but I'm already in Italy, man. Like I'm already here. Isn't that enough? It'd be great to see the sights, but at the same time, like I am being paid to be here right now. I gotta work.
Bed and breakfast di tua nonna, questo è un 5 stelle.
Stay out of sight.
Questo è un 5 stelle.
Patrizio. Uh-oh. I made a run for it. Cat and mouse.
È pure veloce sto zoccolo.
He's one fast slut. Yeah, you gotta be in this line of work. Again, the motif of all these heads, the watching eyes of the night. Yeah, see, room service. Maybe don't doom scroll. Oh, for him though, I see. I was gonna say maybe don't doom scroll. Watch a show, I don't know. Get some editing done. Make some content on the side. It's the Prosecco. It's the lighthouse. You and your thoughts.
You know, I think you're fine. You didn't hit your head that hard, or so I'll see you in the morning.
All right, have a good night.
Good night, Dono. Well,
has a blood clot in his head overnight. Jesus. We always love some fart jokes, don't we? Oh, well, hello. Who's she looking for, huh? Perusing the halls.
Buonasera.
Is it... Wait, was it the... Oh, well, go figure. There you go. See, very interesting. He's all talk then. He's all talk. Yeah. He tries to express regret and sadness to, who I presume his now ex-wife, regarding an affair in his wandering eye. He has a proclivity for it, it seems. So over the phone, he's like, I'm sorry for what I did. I just want us to move past this. How's our kid doing? How my son's okay? Like trying to like let it all fly by, and then immediately jumps into the arms of another woman while on vacation. Like, and I suppose the counter argument that somebody could make now is saying, well, you know, they're already broken up. He's his ex-wife. Now it doesn't matter. But it's like, kind of does. The principle of it. If he really truly was regretful, I feel like he wouldn't be in the right headspace. Like, I don't know. I guess you would try to seek comfort in the arms of somebody else. Try to fill that void, that now present void of intimacy in your life. So it makes sense why he would do it. Because it's like, well, that's over. So I might as well move on. But still. Giuseppe.
Mia.
She's Mia, right? So it's Lucci. Or did she say, wait, hang on, I keep forgetting this. She's Mia, right?
No, adesso torno.
Giuseppe.
Mia.
Mia. Giuseppe, what are you doing? Giuseppe. Sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive, by the way. It's an inside joke with me and my friends. I'll tell you guys the story later.
Sogno è fare la musicista, scrivere canzoni e cantare. Per me sarebbe pazzesco.
Certo, suonare in un posto così.
Io so suonare il piano.
Oh, you want to give it a go? Oh, an older man. Very. Do I have to pay? Oh.
Quanto devo prendere al banco?
Oh, is that right? Oh, is that right?
Hai capito benissimo perché sei qui.
Hey, easy come, easy go. I mean, to be fair, she came here with her friend. I know that she although she did say she didn't have the intent of doing what her friend was doing, but it's still it's unfortunate all around. I mean, yeah, it's still very, very presumptuous of him to just assume that. Like the fact that she sat down. I mean, they were eyeing each other across the bar, right? And she sat down to at least have like a nice dinner and conversation. Her angle was, I'm a singer. I'd love to get into music. And I'm making conversation about that. And, you know, kind of alluding to, oh, I play piano too, just like you. And he was like, how much do I have to pay? I know what you are. And that is quite presumptuous, considering the fact that she didn't open with that. So, yeah.
Now that he's loaded, do you think he regrets marrying such a dud?
Cam, I want to FaceTime them again.
Come on, we just hung up.
I know, but I miss Emma so much.
I know, of course you do, but that's not the point, all right? The point is, we're in Italy, honey. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're on vacation. Just you and me.
Yeah.
Just you and me.
We need to enjoy it.
Oh.
You know what that means.
What?
You need
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be a lot of sex this season. Oh my god. Well, they seem happy even if they are, oh my god, right next door. There was just some nice lingerie on too, actually. Oh my god.
Thanks for making more of an effort. I mean, yeah, they kind of live in a bubble, but...
They don't vote, Ethan.
I know, what the f... They don't read the news.
They don't read.
Is the commentary here going to be they see themselves like above them intellectually and also on like just in a societal like a societal and economic kind of standpoint, but they're going to be, I mean, the thing is they're no better than they are because they I mean, like when it comes to Ethan, Ethan and Cameron went to the same law school, it sounds like, and then Ethan made something of himself in his company, sold it, got rich, has the wife and all that, and they see themselves as these people, but also are they not? Is she going to be one of those characters that has these high platitudes she speaks to, kind of like Olivia in last season, or maybe even Paula, but these high platitudes of, oh, well, we do this and we do that, and because we think this way, then we're better, but they still going to have their own faults and issues, as every other single couple is in this show.
It's good to have,
Are you guys happy?
diverse friends, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're their diverse friends.
Oh.
They're white passing diverse friends.
White passing. Yikes. With the token cards, huh?
When we came up here to get the suit,
oh,
he just took all of his clothes off in the middle of the room.
Oh, she came out with it.
Like
okay.
naked.
And you, where were you?
How do you feel about
Didn't
that?
seem that weird. It's just getting changed.
He's kind of downplaying it. That's a little bit in front of another man's wife, though, to kind of just like strip and chain. Dude, that's very telling. It's kind of weird, bro. Like like to be that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I mean, it's like, I mean, if it was I don't know. How would I feel if my friend went with my girlfriend to like our hotel room, and then later my girlfriend's like, hey, by the way, your friend of many years, he got changed in front of me. I'm like, well, did he do anything? Did he act a certain way? And she's like, no, he just did it and then went about his business. I'd be like, okay, weird, but I'm glad my trust in you is strong enough where, you told me, like, your trust in me is strong enough where you told me that. And then, okay, it's kind of weird, and maybe I'll talk to him about that, but I don't know. I know some guys definitely, I'm pretty lackadaisical, right? I have trust in my partner, and there's a lot of different stuff I'd be okay with. I know some guys are like, if you so much as look at my woman, I saw you staring at her cleavage for 30 seconds. That's terrible. What are you doing? But like, I don't know. You gotta put yourself in those shoes. I'm pretty, like, it takes a lot to get under my skin. Like, I'm chill with a lot. And there's some things that definitely go over the line for me, but I genuinely don't like. I'm sure some guys right now are punching the air and they're like, "That's not cool. It's not chill." And some women are also thinking the same thing. Believe me, my initial gut reaction is not to be, okay, yeah, it's chill, whatever. But I'm trying to put myself in his perspective, and I'm thinking literally of real friends that I have, and if they did that, and I'm like, yeah, I think it's kind of I lean on the side of that's weird, little not cool. Maybe don't get changed in front of my wife, like, or a girlfriend or whatever. Like, maybe that's not okay. Like, I think that's the general sentiment, but props to her. So interesting how he's so cool with that. He's cool with a lot of stuff that Cameron does and says. Their friendship is interesting. And I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know, I feel like he's kind of very, what do you call that type of friendship where you have the one guy who's like, oh man, kind of like jockey and a little bit like seems young and like, you know, just like a young gun, dumb and full of cum. And the friend, maybe he is his token friend, and like Ethan just goes along with whatever because that's just kind of, Cameron is the more domineering one in life and their relationship. I feel like she wanted him to not be cool about it. Those are some thin walls, man. Like, I get they have the connecting door. Again, the motif of the heads. Dude, are we just gonna start sleeping around with everybody in this show? Because that story around this head and this character is about infidelity and the fact that he lied, and because he lied about his family, the woman that he was like coveting or wanting to see, all that gold, like, oh my god, sneak eating more macaroons. Oh my god, I do love macaroons and macarons, but all that to say, yeah, the gal cut his head off because he was lying. I want to make sure it doesn't seem like I'm being insensitive to Tanya and her plight earlier, because I know I was asking the question, like, you know, is Greg body shaming Tanya, or in his mind is he? I think I was trying to play devil's advocate and say he was holding her accountable for what she wants to do with her life, her health, like her health and wellness. But end of the day, it's her body, her choice, right? And this is a real struggle people are faced with. I know that I both engage in. I mean, I have body dysmorphia in general, but I engage in stress eating. Sometimes I especially when I was like younger, I would just eat if I was bored. If I was like, I should be doing something right now, I feel like I should be eating. So I've had issues with like caloric intake in the past, and I'll just sometimes eat because I feel like I should, or it's like about time of the day to do so. So I don't mean to make light of her having an eating disorder, if that's what it potentially is, by the way. I want to make that clear. I'm just trying to gauge all the possible directions here, but this seems like one of those things where it's, yeah, maybe it is stress eating, but she clearly feels shame about it because she's doing it in secret. He's having a whispered conversation on the phone.
Who are you talking to?
It's work. It's Bob.
Is that right? Why are you whispering?
Why were you whispering?
I thought you were trying to get ready for bed.
Oh, wow.
Suspicious.
Guess what?
Huh?
Look what I found.
Great.
I really did only eat 3.
Oh, well, great. You had a whole panna cotta dinner.
Oh.
Eat them, because you wanted them.
I don't want them now.
She's trying to be sweet. So that's something though. Greg, sus phone call, and is being is being kind of blunt. Now, is he actually gonna sleep with her? Or is he just gonna use her as like a therapist?
I went down to the dock when your boat arrived.
Oh, does he know her?
I wanted to see what you look like.
Oh my god. That explains why she would know ahead of time what room to go to. Is this the woman? Well, yeah, Italian descent. Or Sicilian, rather. Sicilian, that's the whole thing? I forget where she said she's from, admittedly. Damn, this is the woman that he had cheated on his wife with. Over the phone, it seems. I think. Right? I went down to the dock. She knew he was coming before he even got there, so they met online, yeah?
It's amazing. I always dreamt of going to Los Angeles. That is my dream. I mean...
What? Are you my meal
You should
ticket?
go.
I don't have the money.
You seem like a very nice person. I'm just going through a lot right now in my life. Hard for me to make conversation right now. But you are very beautiful. I'm glad you're here.
Seeking comforts where you can, I suppose. In for a penny, in for a pound. You already messed up. Here we are. I mean, is your wife your ex right now, or is she... like, what are we doing here? Oh, boy. How... Oh, my. How the first episode of both seasons ends with the shot through the window, as if we're the audience, eavesdropping and voyeuristically watching them. Interesting. Okay, and now that I know that they're behind the scenes, I don't need to see this season on. but I definitely want to see the behind the scenes for sure. Like if it was a weekly thing and I was watching this episodically, like weekly shows that I'm watching as they come out live, I do watch the previews for the next episode, but if it was a show that already exists, I just kind of go from like one episode to the next.
White Lotus 2 has way more sex. I've asked to come and watch some of it. I mean, they said it's a closed set, but I was able to get in.
I love it. I love her so much. Unpacking, I see. Miss Coolidge.
Yes, with anyone, not just Greg.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, don't you want me to wash up first? It's hot out. I got swamp crotch.
Swamp crotch. How
Always thinking of me.
How romantic.
Our characters are very similar, actually, of how we kind of fit into the big picture of life.
I think I'm much more self-aware than you.
You think Tanya's self-aware? I completely agree with that. I think that Portia thinks that she's not the problem, but here she is in Sicily, and she's just been told to get lost, but she takes it like the end of the world.
I didn't tell you to stop
little
being
rough.
insistent. I still want you to do everything. I need all of your help. I'm not dismissing you at all. I want you to stay close, because I might need you. But just lay low and not come out of your room. Okay.
Like I said, not the biggest request in the world. You're being paid to be a rich woman's assistant, and you're being taken to Sicily for free, basically. So like, just stay low key out of the way, and it's fine. But like, that's what I was saying. I would feel if someone was like, oh my god. I joked about it in the past about like if someone were to like if I were to find a sugar mama or something, and all I gotta do is like keep her happy and pleased and give up some of my liberties here and there, but I'd be taken care of. Everything I'd want for nothing, fine dining around the globe. Like that situation presented itself and I wasn't already in a relationship, then I definitely would make some concessions. Like,
it's really just a lot of sitting in the other room while you're crying.
Yeah, wait
or
until
like
you're needed.
Standing there.
Well, I hope
that's what I was saying.
next few episodes you evolve.
Yeah. You think there's hope?
I love this.
I certainly hope so, because your lack of appreciation.
She's great. I adore Jennifer Coolidge.
Like, go alone than with any of the characters other than Lucia. She's
Lucia. Yeah, Lucia would be great to go around, maybe. Are we just interviewing like different casts in each episode? That's kind of a cute way of doing it. Have a Q&A, have a little interview about their characters, and then address, because each episode seems to be I think is going to be centered around characters, and I think in this episode it was more so centered around, it was more Tanya, Greg, and Portia centric. It still had focus on Ethan and Harper, and other characters as well, but
very beautiful. I mean, she actually makes most people's trip better.
Chi ha quante valigie?
Welcome to the White Lotus in Sicily.
Magari si sta trasferendo in Italia.
Possibly wear nothing that's right for the trip. I show up and I have all these stupid things that I don't need in my hotel.
my philosophy is if I'm traveling to experience something or an area or what it has to offer, I pack light as I can. I used to be that, like, if I'm going to like see family and I'm staying with my family, like my dad or something like that, and it's going to be in like a suburb or a home, then I'll pack like maybe my laptop or my gaming equipment or whatnot, or I might have something to preoccupy dead time. But if I'm traveling personally for outings or for then I want to experience the area, so I don't need anything besides clothes and the basics, like the basic supplies. Now whenever I eventually get to Japan someday, or like travel out of the country, and I know I'm going to be getting a lot of like merchandise and curios and souvenirs, I'm probably going to buy luggage while I'm there to then pack up and then bring it back home with me, something like that. But
everyone's bought puffer jackets.
That's funny. Oh my god, it's actually cold instead of like warm and tropical.
Like a deserty
Mike White getting in the water with them.
That's the most popular opinion for vacation.
Ancient. I want to stay in some really old castle.
Haunted.
When someone says like, "Oh my God, Jennifer, we're gonna go to this place. We're renting this house, and look, we found it on a really cool website or like this," and I'm like, "Is it old?" Because if it's not old and crumbling and cool, I have no interest.
That's a cool little behind the scenes thing. Curious to see where we go from here. Well, okay, what a great little first episode. So we have our new cast of couples. It's the same kind of song and dance. We're seeing people in their own rich bubble, like rich affluent bubbles. We're kind of shifting away from the staff this season. Last season, there's like a clear focus on Armand and the staff at the resort. Valentina is the resort manager. Rocco, we met Isabella. We've seen other people here and there, but it's more so about the guests this time around. The stage is set. You heard Miss Coolidge herself. This season has a lot more sex. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more scandalous. I've seen some wandering eyes. There's the constantly reoccurring motif of the head and the watchful head of the guy who was lying about his life to the woman he was coveting, and that keeps cropping up. Everybody's been transfixed by it in one way or another. There's affairs happening. There's a lot up in the air right now. So I mean, there's a general air of conflict in the air, but so far, nobody's coming to blows just yet at the hotel itself. But I'm in for it for sure. Thank you all, guys and gals, so much for watching. Like I always say, if you want to see these episodes, early access, as soon as, like, really shortly after I record them, with full HD video accompaniment, uncut, uncensored, patreon.com/MovieMan101 is where you can access all that, plus my entire backlog, my entire library of content, including movie commentaries and then TV series reactions and all that jazz. Otherwise, you being on YouTube is more than enough. I appreciate the love and support. Comment below. Tell me if I've committed any social faux pas, as I am sometimes want to do. Tell me if you think I'm right, if I'm wrong. My theory crafting is uncalled for. Tell me your opinions of the characters so far after one episode of the show. Have a good day, have a good night, and as always, aloha, travelers.